Here. For those of you just now tuning in, my name's CarmelOP and welcome back to Deus Ex Human Revolution. We are following up a lead for Malik's friend's death.
I'm relieved to know they sent a professional, at least.
That makes two of us.
Right. Well, though not exactly what I was expecting. I was told I would be meeting a girl. How do I know you're not an imposter or some sort of double agent? Don't think I don't know this could all just be an elaborate trap to set me up.
Look, no offense, Mr. X, or whatever your name is, but I really don't have time for this. So if you could simply just give me what I came for, I'll be on my way.
Yes. I have it right here. Evelyn Carmichael's autopsy report. Here, take it.
Thank you.
I trust you will put this information to good use, because accountability and justice is at an all-time low, I'm afraid. It pains me to see this once great city.
How much is he going
which
to talk?
stood as a bastion for reform and progress against our oppressive communist origins, succumb to the trappings of corporate bureaucracy and petty corruption. Corruption so often typical of your Western governments.
Whatever you say. Now, if you don't mind, I really must be going.
Well, there is still the matter of my payment. 1,000 credits was the agreed upon.
No, you're
price, I
fucking
believe.
lying, bro.
Isn't that right?
You're fucking lying.
A little piece of advice. When attempting to extort money from someone, don't give them what they want before trying to rip them off.
What? What? You mean you aren't going to pay? But I risked everything to get you that file.
Chalk it up to a learning experience and move on.
You scoundrel! You will regret this someday. You just mock my words.
See you later, X.
Anonymous X will remember that. I'm surprised it doesn't say that in the top left corner. What were we? Oh yeah, we got the log. I want to read the autopsy. Let's see here. All that is necessary is that the triumph of the evil is again. Okay, yeah. Autopsy. Carmichael Evelyn. Craniocerebral injuries, scalp contusion, linear pattern of lacerations on the right side of skull, linear pattern of laceration on the right cerebral hemisphere, subarachnoid and subdural hemorrhage, small contusions, tips of temporal lobes, abrasion on left cheek, abrasion contusion, posterior left shoulder, abrasion on the lower right back, and posterior right lower leg. Let's see here. No drugs or alcohol. Cause of death of this 23-year-old female is asphyxia by seizure associated with craniocerebral trauma and intracranial hemorrhage. So she got hit in the head and had a seizure. Yeah, and somehow choked. I'm probably choked on her own tongue is how I read that. But hey,
Malik, I just got the autopsy report. No drugs or alcohol in Evelyn's system. And her estimated time of death doesn't fit Lee's story. She did die from a head wound, but not one that matches the evidence found at the scene.
I knew it. It couldn't have been just an accident.
There's more. Evelyn was pregnant. Malik?
I'm here. We can't let him get away with this, Jensen. He's guilty. He has to be. Can you?
we know he's guilty.
And do what?
Get
Kill him.
proof. Get something. I'm sending you the coordinates. Contact me again when you're there.
We are going to kill him is what we're going to do. Most likely, anyway. Okay. Come on, load up. Yeah, the loading screens, like, it's getting a little tiresome. Oh wait, what the fuck? We're not going there just yet. We're going to go explore the apartment. And then, because he's wanted me to turn around, I want to explore apartment 9 first. Probably should have done it the first time I was here, but whatever. It's too late now, so let's just move on. I mean, we're going to find stuff that definitely paints the picture. But do they sleep in these little ass cubicles? I guess so. Huh, okay. Let's see here. Pitfalls claim another. Evelyn Carmichael, a young woman in her early 20s, became one of the latest victims claimed by the deadly Yazao rooftops that have authorities clamoring for stricter safety regulations and zoning permits. Sources close to the victim say Evelyn had been out celebrating with her boyfriend before the incident occurred. A witness whose identity was not released claims she slipped and fell while descending one of the many staircases that connect the Yazao and Kwai Gan rooftops with Panding Street below. Police believe alcohol and drugs may have influenced the fatal accident, but officials claim the tragedy could have been avoided entirely if laws were different. With elections just around the corner, Evelyn's death will no doubt spark a host of new debates and controversy concerning citywide safety regulations. Rooftop-related injuries and deaths have steadily risen in the last 5 years and make up of over 60% of all recorded fatalities each year. Okay, is there anything else? This is apartment 009. Is that? Oh, here we go. Locker secretary, what do you have to say? Fly girl, the limb contact has agreed to meet you tonight. I don't know how large or small this window of opportunity is or how. Okay, hold on. Is this about him passing the thing off to me? I think it is. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. Here it is. Dead on arrival, probable fall downstairs. Only witness is boyfriend who was found at the scene. Severe head trauma, cranial lacerations, internal bleeding and swelling, likely cause of death. Suspects Li Hong. To approximately 23:49 hours, personnel from the LHPF responded to a distress call from Li Hong. Upon arrival at the scene, the responding officer witnessed Evelyn on the ground near, whatever. Victim was unresponsive. First response EMT unit on scene pronounced victim deceased at approximately. EMTs don't pronounce people dead. I mean, this is China, so maybe it's different, but unless doctors can't pronounce them dead. Well, I mean, it depends. Like, at least when I went through EMT school, I mean, they can be dead on arrival, but I could swear I remember them saying you can't say that. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay, we don't need all that. I'm trying to think. Now this has me curious. Is that a thing anymore? Yeah, because like I think only doctors can pronounce somebody dead legally. Or was that unless they're clearly dead? I think if they're clearly dead. Because I think one thing that sucks for EMTs, right, is that if you have somebody who's clearly been dead, like they're blue and rigor mortis is like, or, you know, they're blue or, you know, rigor mortis is already set in or whatever. You can't, and like you get on scene and CPR started, you have to continue CPR even though you know they're fucking dead. At least when I went through EMT school, from what I remember of that, which is not a lot. Not a lot. Okay, so let's go to his apartment and probably beat the shit out of him. Yeah, just go ahead right on up here. So one thing I will say, it wants to be like an open world RPG, but it's kind of not, you know. There's a lot of back and forth, a lot of side quests to do, which fine, whatever, but it kind of gets tiresome a little bit. I don't know if this is the way. This is like the third or fourth time we've gone down this hallway and had to have to turn around. No, it's not. Never mind. Ugh. God, I don't even know where to start on the review for this. I mean, Deus Ex 1 was so good, and that's going to be the problem. And like, it's ruined me because every game I play from now on, I'm constantly going to be comparing it to the first Deus Ex because the story to that game was so good. It was so deep. It was so just, oh God. I don't know. I don't know how any studio really tops that. I think it's because like it had so many real world elements tied into the main story that it had a lot of just background without having to work too hard for it. And that's going to be the next, I think I've talked about this before, that's going to be the next step of like game storytelling, is that you're going to have to like have games already have like very established lore and factions in them for people to really care about them anymore. Oh shit, really? Oh, I fucked up. Yeah, I fucked up. Yeah, I fucked up. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, so I need to go, yeah, that way. Okay. Okay, so that'll be 100% detection. Ooh, shit, hold up. Yep. A fucking level 4, are you serious? Oh my god, I don't know if I'll have enough time. Okay, thank fuck. Okay, we got in. Jesus. I probably do need to upgrade my hacking a bit more, but man, it's almost like wasted, like, you know, skill points, but at the same time, I need to. Okay, where's Lee at? He's probably hiding in the bathroom.
Malik, I'm inside Lee's apartment. Doesn't look like anyone's home.
Damn. Okay, look. Lee isn't smart enough to properly cover his tracks, so look around. Maybe you can find something suspicious.
Like the computer. Does he have like a password hidden anywhere?
Hey, Lee, baby. Can't wait to see you tonight. But I'm stuck at work. I know, I'm sorry. I'll pick it up to you, baby. I promise. I'll meet you at the Hive, okay? Just don't get the party started without me. I want you all to myself tonight.
The Hive? I should have guessed Lee would be there. It's pretty much a second home for him.
Wait a minute, you heard that?
Sorry, Jensen. I don't like invading your privacy like this, but it's important. Plus, this gives me an idea. When you're done looking around Lee's apartment, head to the Hive. Contact me when you're there.
I'll keep looking. I'm sure there's more here.
Okay, so let's hack this computer, see if we can get anything worth a damn. We'll probably find like the people he was working with to cover up the murder. Jesus Christ, this one's complicated. Come on. Oh yeah, we got it.
Access granted.
Okay. Your father wanted me to forward this to you. It's the quarterly report concerning your family's recent investments in LIM. P.S. I'm still waiting on the financial statements from Bell Tower Associates. They are surprisingly tight-lipped when it comes to do business. But then again, I'm not surprised. They're privately owned after all. Still, considering your father's executive holdings, you'd think they'd be more forthcoming. PPS, we still on for Friday. Donna. Okay, my son, your behavior as of late has been disgraceful. Up until now, I've done everything in my power to support and protect you, but my patience is running thin. If you do not change your embarrassing lifestyle, I will have no choice but to remove you from both the company and family, meaning no more financial support or immunity. You dishonor us all with your whoremongering. Regards, Father. P.S. Your mother as well, but she is disappointed. I suggest you apologize to her. Send flowers.
Like Hong Sr. was upset with Hong Jr.'s behavior and threatened to cut off his inheritance if he didn't stop whoring around. Sounds like he considered Evelyn beneath the family name.
And if he knew she was pregnant, I can't believe Lee would do something like that just for money.
Speaking of money, the Hong family seems heavily invested in both Bell Tower and LIM. That could explain the cover-up and lack of a proper investigation. I'll stick around a bit. I'm sure there's still more to find.
Okay, what else is there to find? This apartment's fucking barren. Already hacked the computer. Oh, it's like there's shit behind the paintings or something? No? Maybe? Maybe not? I mean, this... nothing in the closet. Nothing under the bed. Bathroom, toilet. I mean, there's gotta be like one more thing here, right? Or was that it? Did the quest marker just disappear on me? No, it's still up. Okay. Okay. I guess we check the kitchen. Let's see. You got anything on the back of the fridge? No. Any cabinets that can be opened? Probably not. Any secrets in the microwave? No. Okay, come on. What else is there in here? Is there more stuff on the computer that I just missed? Maybe? Probably? Yeah, that's it. If all I can access are the emails. Oh, hey.
Malik, I think I got a probable murder weapon. A broken clock. The kicker is the hands line up roughly with Evelyn's TOD. Coincidence?
That's a hell of a stretch. You really think?
If Lee's as dumb as you say, maybe. We'd need lab tech analysis to confirm, but if there ever was a smoking gun, it fits. I'll make one last sweep to make sure I got everything.
Unless it's very sequential what you find. Like you have to find things in a specific order or whatever. Maybe, maybe not. Let me just double check, make sure there's nothing here. Okay, there's one more thing to be found. Okay, that does nothing for us. Nothing behind the painting. It's gotta be in the bedroom, right? It's gotta be fucking in here, most likely. No. It's your probable murder weapon. Anything in the bathroom of concern? No. Can't mess with that. Can't open that. The mirrors don't work for some reason. They worked in Deus Ex 1. They don't work in fucking Human Revolution. Are you serious? Under the rug? No. Good idea though. I need to channel my inner shadows of doubt playthrough to look for possible evidence. Oh, there's a bat right there. Duh.
Malik, I found a baseball bat, but it looks clean. Almost like it's been washed recently.
Maybe Lee washed Evelyn's blood off of it.
That's what I'm thinking. But I'm not sure it could inflict the type of laceration she had. Okay, I think that's it. I'm heading to the hive now. I doubt we'll find anything else in here without calling in a forensics team.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right, let's head down. So yeah, the side quest, meh. I mean, neat. Like a lot of them just like are kind of like the side quest could have been like a really good way to detail like the world of Deus Ex, but it feels like hit or miss, honestly. That's really it. I don't know. It could be where I just finished Vampire the Masquerade and like I did nearly all of its side quests on accident. So you know, it could be that. Maybe, maybe not, who knows. Let's go to the hive. We gotta sneak into the hive again. That one dude's not gonna be happy with us, but fuck him. Not my problem. Yeah, go down this alleyway, find the back way in. Yeah. Right up here. Another loading screen. I mean, like, I don't expect there to not be loading screens, but the amount of back and forth you gotta do, it's tiring. It's a little tiring. I'm not even like trying to rush.
What's your plan?
Find Lee and talk to him. I want you to convince him you know exactly what he did to Evelyn and why. If you can make him panic, I'm willing to bet he'll spill his guts. Just make it look like blackmail. If he's willing to pay to keep you quiet, he's basically tying his own noose. I'll listen in and record everything.
Got it.
That's probably him. Yeah, it is him. I just guessed.
Chrome boy.
Is your name Lee Hong?
Yeah, Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. What's it to you?
I want to talk to you about Evelyn Carmichael.
Man, piss off. I already told all you narcos all there is to say.
Relax. I'm not with the police. I work private. And you could say I specialize in cases like yours.
If you ain't police, then what the fuck you want?
A simple proposition. I have proof that shows you murdered Evelyn. And I want you to pay me 2.5 million credits to make that proof disappear.
2.5? Bullshit. You ain't got shit on me, narco. I ain't paying you shit.
I strongly suggest you reconsider.
And I strongly suggest you get the fuck out of my face. Because unless you got your proof right here, I ain't got shit to say to you.
All right. Let's start with the police report. I know your story doesn't match up with the evidence at the scene of Evelyn's phone.
Oh yeah? And why's that?
Because the police report itself was falsified. Why else would that be, if not to cover up a weak alibi?
Man, you gotta be kidding me. That's some weak ass shit right there.
Not only
No,
does
it's
the
not.
evidence not add up, but neither does your testimony. You lied about why Evelyn fell down the stairs in the first place. You said you'd both been drinking heavily prior to the accident, and the reason Evelyn fell was because she was drunk. We both know that isn't true.
Man, that shit was in the papers.
Now, if the evidence doesn't fit and your story was a lie, then how did Evelyn die on that night? Well, the answer is pretty simple, really. You killed her. But how?
We'll do antique clock.
By hitting her in the head with that antique clock you keep so prominently displayed in your apartment. The lacerations on her head, the intracranial hemorrhaging, it's the perfect match.
In my apartment? How the fuck do you know what's in my apartment?
And like any good crime of passion, you needed motivation, something to fuel your violent outburst. What did Evelyn say or do to make you murder her? She told you she was pregnant, and you panicked. Faced with the prospect of losing your easy way of life, you struck out at her in anger.
How? That's impossible.
But now the final piece of the puzzle. Why was Evelyn's death never considered a murder investigation? Because your family, one of the wealthiest and most influential families in Shanghai, covered it up. But whose silence did they buy? Lim. Your family's sizable investments in Lim assured the autopsy performed on Evelyn's body would never see the light of day, and her death would simply fall through the cracks of an already crumbling justice system.
Fuck this shit, man! And fuck you!
I can help you, Lee, but only for a price.
Alright, fuck! I can't believe this shit! I'll pay you, man! I'll pay you, just... What do you need from me?
Details. Let me hear your side of the story, and then we'll move on from there.
I don't know. Evelyn, that stupid bitch! She was going to ruin me. I didn't mean to kill her, okay? Evelyn wouldn't shut up about us, about the baby, so I hit her. I just wanted to make her shut her stupid mouth. But the dumb bitch started freaking out. So I hit her again until she finally stopped screaming. When I realized what I'd done, I panicked. She was barely breathing, so I carried her to the stairs near my apartment and dropped her. I had to make sure it looked like an accident. I had no choice. She trapped me. She just wanted my money. I would have been ruined.
I need to go. We'll be in contact again soon.
Huh? What about the evidence? And the money? Where the fuck you going?
Goodbye, Lee.
You just got played.
Malik, please tell me you got a recording of all that.
Oh my God, Jensen, I could kiss you right now. I can't believe you got him to confess so openly like that.
To be honest, it was easier than I was expecting. You were definitely right about Lee. He's not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed.
Well, don't get too cocky just yet. Before I send our little friend's confession off to the local media and authorities, I want to get some Shanghai street justice first. There's a control panel linked to the hive I need you to hack. Uploading the coordinates now.
Oh shit, okay, it's still in here. Thank fuck. Disable the Hive terminal something security thing. I didn't see it. It's okay though. As you guys can probably tell, I'm getting a little tired. I'm not talking as much. I mean, mainly because like the story content's not really interesting. You know, okay, so we need to get, yeah, that's gonna be, ooh, we need to go left. No, we need, yeah, it really doesn't matter, does it? 222 212 222 222. Okay, we need to go probably here. Yeah, not easy. Oh my god, are you fucking serious? Why is it taking so long? Oh, I fucked up actually. I fucked up. Let me save, because I don't want to run through all my attempts. Yeah, it's kind of dumb that it makes you wait 30 seconds, but that's okay. Oh god. We've been like, what, streaming for almost 3 hours now. We're almost, not almost done. I kind of want to sit down and do this in one sitting, but like I know the game is a little too long for that, so you know it's not going to happen, unfortunately. So we need to go. I mean, either way, this is going to suck for us. I might have to upgrade our hacking as much as I really don't want to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to upgrade our hacking. Do I have the points? Yeah, I have the points. Okay, so we need to do, was it this one? No, we need this one. Okay, add 2 points to a node's rating. Oh wait, no, that's probably not what I wanted. Stealth. Okay, we want, actually, hold on, let's load that last save. We probably want to upgrade the stealth and the hacking capability. That way we have a chance of not being detected. Like, that's what we really need, to be honest. We need that. So, actually, let's read through these a little bit. 15%. Adds 2 points to the node's rating. I mean, all these kind of suck, to be honest. They really do. They all kind of sucked. They all suck. Okay, we just gotta wait it out. Just gotta wait it out. Yeah, it's a bit annoying, but not terrible. Oh, we gotta wait 10 seconds. Come the fuck on. Let me get a drink while we're waiting. I'll finagle this bitch until I can't no more. I will, and I'll try to force this as much as I can. How many attempts do we have left? 3? And of course, it still spotted me.
Access denied.
Okay. I need to disconnect last second. Is what I need to start doing. Oh god. I mean, you're just waiting on a time. Like, this makes sense if you're like in like an actual level with enemies around, but this shit's stupid. Anyway, for those of you watching live, it's greatly appreciated that you were